Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 18 properties and we'll get right to it. Stark is the first one up. It is a Clayton model. Not many of these come up. We just sold one about a week ago, just over a week ago. Front living dining, just dining, front dining. You've got your family further down. You got your kitchen here. It is big enough to put a table in. Exactly 1,300 square feet, a little bit smaller than the Croft side. It's got a finished basement. You know, these guys are probably going to sell pretty quick. We had ours without a finished basement at $349. We sold in, actually, you want to talk about good negotiating, one offer we got thousands over asking. So that's what happens when buyers are afraid that the next person's going to come and buy it. So Cartwright Crescent, 369.8. It's this is the Croft side, 1380 square feet. And it's the end unit because it's got the window by the dining room, also at the top of the stairs, hardwood floors. These guys are going to do really well. That is not going to be green space forever. In fact, probably in the next couple of years, you're going to see that start to be built on. So it's still probably just going to be residential homes, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, but you do want to check your zoning maps, and you definitely want to inquire with the town. With any vacant land around you, you got to really pay attention. So Irving Terrace, next one up, $399. It's a Lynbrook model. And we talked yesterday about the one that we listed over on Bowring. So this one's just around the corner. Competitively, our advantage is that we've got a finished basement here. Personally, I would probably choose the other one. There's more landscaping. Everything else is done. $399 is the price in this one, in line with what other ones have sold for. Cargill Path is $400. It's a townhouse, and it's an Emery model, which is basically the new Croft side. It looks like carpet in here. I don't know if that's going to get them too far, but we'll see what happens. Wait for the photos. Mowat Lane is a front back home. You can see the Main Street condos right across the street. This is one of the larger ones. You've got it where the kitchen is almost right in the center of the two rooms here. About 1,900 square feet. One of the biggest models that they built for the front back homes. And there's the back, there's the front. I wouldn't pay $400 for it, but maybe comparing across values, I haven't done the research, but maybe it's in line. I just find it tough to absorb that. Bar Crescent, made a mistake here, 9 bedrooms, but it's $405 on the price. Finished basement, we don't have a lot of details, but basically a 4-bedroom semi with a finished basement at that price certainly sounds good. So if it's not in the best shape, doesn't matter because it's still a good deal, at least on paper. So Prosser Circle, 419 Westgate Corner. It's just over 1,700 square feet. Really nice floor plan. Big kitchen in this one. Really popular. You've got California shutters. You've got a little bit of a nook where you could put a den. Plus that finished basement. You're close to a park. Nice. Nice stuff. I actually think the price is pretty good on that one. Van Fleet is actually the newer version of the one on Irving, and it's called a Brent Grove. And it's 1,500 square feet. You have what looks like a sunk down backyard. I don't know if it's a walkout. I don't think it is. I think it probably just has big windows in the basement. You've got green space behind, nice little patio there, and lots of shots of the outside. Yeah, you can see the windows right there. And then nothing in the house. I don't know what to say about the inside of the house. If it's looking good, they might have a chance at that price because the green space has got to have at least 10 and probably not as much as 20,000 of the price. Landsborough is $455, and this is what we referred to yesterday as the big boring box, right? I look at this, $455 for a semi. It's less than 2,000 square feet, doesn't have appliances, and I will take a pass on that one. Hoffman Crescent, $475. This is a Paddington model, and actually no, sorry, this is the Larkin model. The next one's a Paddington, so this is 1,500 square feet. Very nice looking inside, done a lot of work. That's the master ensuite right there. Customized in the basement. You've got an extra bathroom, so there's 4 in total. And so you've got a front dining room, then you have your kitchen family in the back. Very, very nice. I mean, well customized. $475 for a 1,500 square foot home, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to stretch that far. This one's the Paddington here. My wife was commenting on how much she liked the front pillars here. With the stonework down below. I think it looks terrific. So it's 1,820 square feet. This one, front living dining. There's your family room there. And so you get the extra light here, but you still have that ability to put a TV. That's an electric fireplace in all likelihood. And there's your kitchen. Nice lights in there. You've got the little bay window, which works great for a table. That was a smart thing by the builder to do that. Complaint on this model, the master bedroom doesn't have a lot of closet space, but they've got a nice finished basement here, and everything looks very well put together. $479 seems pretty reasonable to me. We will trail $499. Double car garage is basically one big open room on the main floor. I don't know if the pictures are a real wow, but it is what it is. There's the main shot right there. That's what you get, plus the kitchen on your main level. And they all seem to list at that $499. It seems like there's a gravitational pull for those sizes of double car garage. That seems to be where they're at. Jack and Gate $524.9. It's a Thistle Bay, 2237 square feet. Good finishes inside. You've got a very impressive looking kitchen. That's your master right there. And then you've got a big ensuite in here, double sinks. There's your finished basement. And it looks like you're right across from the park too. So the park adds value, the finished basement adds value. And we've seen homes in this area this size, not even as good a kitchen, sell right around the 500. So they've got some value here. I think they've done a good job pricing it. Although if I was spending $5 and change, I'd seriously be looking at a double car garage. Landsborough, $599. Big empty box, a little bit more upgrading, obviously. The countertops, the backsplash, good looking hardwood floors, bit of a garden in the back, and you probably have to just put the fencing in there. I just don't know how big it is. It looks like it's a reasonable size. It's certainly more than 2,000 square feet. The master's 18 by 12, which is a nice size. So I think those guys will do pretty well. Hearst is 609, 2,700 square feet. Just down the street from the library. You're right in the middle of two parks, basically. It's a good location. California shutters, crown moldings. Yeah, it works. It definitely, this one's not too bad at all. The one across the street, which is just a touch bigger, sold with a finished basement for more than this. So they're in the right range, I think. Winter Crescent is a Vanderwood, and it's just over 3,000 square feet, 3053. Not the most impressive kitchen. I mean, you do have hardwood floors, 9-foot ceilings. We've seen better models even in the last 30 days, like the one on Yates and the one on Potts. Potts was maybe a month and a half ago, that have sold for around this price, but I think they were better inside. Kincardine, big empty box to me, $659, and so we've got no kitchen appliances, just nothing. I don't know. It's very hard to sell these homes, especially because the market's starting to see more and more of them. You got to stand out. Whatever it takes, you got to stand out, because it's some of these homes are going to start sitting around, especially as we get into the summer months. So Given Lane is $899. One of my favorite streets, and I know Colin Best is a big fan of Given Lane. Lots of parkland nearby. It's basically a quiet cul-de-sac. It's the old main street, and it's now turned into this nice little, I think, long-term potential. This is going to be one of the best streets in Milton. Some of the stuff downtown, and then this street, a couple more that are really going to hold their value very, very well as time moves on. So definitely check that one out. You're really buying on the future on this one. Make your dream home, and this will hold its value very, very well. So that's the list for today. If you have any questions, give us a call. If you want to see anything on the weekend, get in touch with us, and have a great time.